Hi, welcome to Core 5 Harmony, Jin Shin Jyutsu, and I wanted to recognize that we're going into that dark. In this part of the world, North America, it's dark, and it's cold, and it's damp. And I came home today and I thought, I'm going to say a prayer for those that are not able to get warm. So I just want to encourage us all to find that place of deep compassion for our fellow human and all the other creatures and all things living. May we find our way to that understanding, that elemental understanding, recognizing in the skin and the bone and the muscle, we embody the earth. And in the blood and the sweat and the tears, the water. And that exhalation, softening through and down, through the body, beyond the feet, the wind. And the fire, the spirit, the place of creativity, laughter, play. And beyond that, the no thing, the oneness, the unknowable. A chance to begin again and again and again and again and again. The dropping the shoulders, and the recognizing of our vulnerability, how we really need one another. And we're not in this alone. And that harmony and joy and care and compassion are radical acts at this point. Necessary. And so it brings me to that place of intimacy with self, right? Because everything begins at the self. You know, if you're a parent, you know that it's, it's about giving and giving and giving. And if you're a daughter or a son, you know that it's about showing up or not. It's about choice. It's about possibility. It's about opportunity. It's about circumstance. It's about all the choices that have led us here. It's about the ancestors. 7 generations. It's about community. What kind of support we have, what our circles look like. You know, are we isolated? And if we're isolated, are we connected? Above and below, have we found that way forward? Each breath, each exhalation, chance to begin again, right? It's not a new idea. And so this is just a gentle encouragement, a gentle moment of loving, recognizing the power in the hands, holding the thumb, releasing that worry, exhaling, softening through and down. On the other one, through and down. Brings me back always to gratitude. The center of the palm, just a gentle reminder. The 6th depth, the spirit. The place beyond the denser aspects for exhaling, recognizing, sending the message home to self. Right? It's about communicating with our innermost beingness. Just taking a moment to remember that we're a human being, releasing fear. Softening through the muscle layer of the body. Releasing fear. Anger. There's a lot of that. And so we exhale. Just acknowledging that it lives. Yeah. And we gotta pass it through. We gotta breathe it through. And just by even naming it, it could be that the anger mountain or the fear mountain is bigger than anything we could imagine. And so we don't. We clear the mind, softening the belly, the jaw, the hips, draining that exhalation down beyond the feet. And I'm just gently holding, not a lot of pressure, just Jin Shin Jyutsu Physio-Philosophy. Thank you, Mary Burmeister. Recognizing the power of the sadness and grief. And notice that's where I have my rings. I have 2 rings. And then the luck, right? So there must be a bit of grief. I had a dear friend pass away. And I bought this ring to remember her always. And a special trip I took with my daughter when things changed in our family. And it's all about healing. And I exhale, being reminded. Releasing the sadness and grief. And that ring finger, once again, just softening through and down, feeling lucky, allowing myself to feel lucky, allowing myself to release the bitterness, right? And we exhale through, releasing the grief. And as we know, like oftentimes when what needs to move is grief, we actually find ourselves in anger. So sometimes we need to harmonize the anger. Exhale, hold that middle finger to make room for the grief. And this one's a big one. It's a little one, but a big one. It's about the trying, the pushing, the go, 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 go. The gotta get it done. Maybe we do have to go right now. But first we're going to exhale, drop the shoulders, breathe, bring that energy through and down. Right? Just taking a minute. Gathering the strength. Embracing the self, building that intimacy, just like you would if it was a small child crying. We've talked about that before. Sometimes, you might just ignore them, but that's never going to work. They just get louder. So we just give them a hug. Give them a little hug if they want it. Offer them a piece of cheese if they like cheese, if they're not allergic to it. Something that's going to make them feel good. And we hold that little finger, just like giving it a hug, and we say, it's okay. Even when it doesn't feel okay. You're okay in this moment, right now. In this harmony. We exhale, drop the shoulders. We got another breath coming. Here it goes. We soften through and down. The nervous system knows it. And it also knows gratitude. So always go back there. Always. What is it I'm grateful for? I got a lot to be grateful for right now. A whole lot. A whole lot. So I could be focusing on the pieces that aren't, but instead I train my mind. Harmony. And it's not bypassing. We're acknowledging the depth of our beingness. We are acknowledging the enormity of creation. Okay? This is not about bypassing. This is about acknowledging. Breathing. Allowing. And recognizing that no matter what later brings, we acknowledge the self in the now. Thank you. Self-love, compassion, care, autonomy, knowing thyself is a radical act. And when we make that time, it assists us, the openness, the clarity, and the plan the next right thing, the self-forgiveness, the exhalation, the harmony, the chance to begin again. Thanks, guys. I'm feeling the depth of winter. It hasn't been an easy go, but I've been deeply reminded about the power of love to people who are listening and showing up intuitively. It moves me. And I love you. Thank you. You got this.